Everybody, it's Andy here, and I'm in Spain again. Can't resist coming back, and I'm in the lovely city of Seville. And if I look around now, this particular amazing thing is called the Metropol Parasol. I came here last year and saw it. It's a wooden structure. It was built in the middle of the city, and a lot of people hated it, even the locals, and they immediately christened it the Mushroom because of all the way that it's built. It's built of wood. If I actually come around here, you might be able to see behind me down there the way it's all done. Can you see that down there? And it goes right across the road on the other side as well. So it's quite an amazing structure. But the other side, if I turn round behind me this way, is the sort of main area of the city. That's the really old part of the city. I'm only literally just along the road from my hotel. So I'll tell you what I'm doing. Because I actually didn't realise I'd booked this holiday about at the beginning of this year, in January. I didn't realise it was as long ago as that. And so I've come here today, and I left England this morning, and it was about 15 degrees, and it was raining. Typical, I suppose, typical British weather. And I came here, got off the bus from the airport, and it passed one of those signs, and it said it was 45 degrees. It's 7 o'clock now, and I've just passed another one that said it's 42 degrees. So it's still pretty warm. And I must admit, you always say these things, but I don't think I've ever felt heat quite like it is at the moment. So I'm a bit further around this way. But, I'm coming here first, and I've got 3 days here, and then I'm going to Cordoba for 3 days and 2 days, and then I'm off to Granada, and then down to Seville, my friend's house. Thanks, Hillary, where I stayed last year as well. So yes, another little holiday. I'm hoping to do a few more of these. What I'm going to do after this is I'm going to go over and going to get a drink. It's one of those days where you fancy a beer, but you think, actually, it's so hot, should you actually have one? You should be rehydrating yourself. But I think I deserve one, and I'm going to try and find a bar which is not far from me. It's over in that direction somewhere. I've never been there before. It's called El Rinconcillo, I believe it is, something like that. Hopefully I'll find it, because apparently it's the oldest bar in Seville, from dates from about the 1600s or something like that. So here I am on my own, actually. I did have a friend who was hoping to come as well, but unfortunately for circumstances beyond their control, they couldn't in the end, so I'm here on my own. So if anyone can get a flight out here quickly, there's accommodation booked everywhere, both in Seville, Cordoba, Granada, and down on the coast as well. So I'm here for about 2 weeks. So yes, it's a pity the other person couldn't be here, but I'm going to enjoy myself. At least I know where I'm going most of the time. As I said, I've never been to Cordoba before, but I do like this city. I must admit, I didn't realise it was going to be quite as warm as this. I know that Seville has got a bit of a reputation as a bit of a cauldron in the summer. But you think, oh, it's September, but you don't realise that wasn't actually that long ago was the summer, was it? And so it's 45 degrees today. I do believe it's going to go down, and hopefully it will do, because although I'm pretty good with the heat, I came out of the airport and it was literally like walking into a hairdryer. I actually thought that I was walking past one of those extractor fans of oh, this will go. It didn't. It was unbelievable. So it took your breath away in a way. And it certainly is the hottest, or the sort of hottest heat that I've ever experienced in my life so far. Anyway, so I'm going to try not to melt, get out of the sun a bit. I just wanted to come up here quickly and see this again. One, there's not too many people around. It's quite an amazing structure the way it's built. Well, actually, if I come around, I'll show you bit behind me. Actually, that bit behind me here, that actually straddles the road. That's the road is sort of down there. Yeah, there. And so it straddles the road, and you can understand why some people thought it was it does stick out, but I like it. I mean, that's one of the things I like about this city. It's a bit like Barcelona and a couple of other Spanish cities as well. They're a bit bold with their art, and yes, sometimes it doesn't work, but if you don't try it, you never know. And I love this, so I'm sure the people here have grown to like it as well, even if they did christen it the Mushroom. Anyway, I'll leave it there, and I'll speak to you again, I'm sure. Speak to you soon. Goodbye.